Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing Sequence 5 Memory 2 and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure that you escape within 1 minute and 20 seconds. So before we do get started on this memory, I would like to point out that there is a large portion of the memory that isn't relevant to the 100% synchronization. So definitely take advantage of the timecodes if you're here specifically for 100% synchronization. But otherwise, if you're interested in seeing a majority of the memory because you're going to play beside it and have the gameplay up as you are playing, definitely just stick around. We are going to get through this level, no problem. So let's get started with this memory.
Don't stare.
Sorry.
Come on.
This place is incredible. The people, the sounds and smells. I could walk these streets for days and know not even half its wonders.
I thought the same as you upon a time. These days, I much prefer the quiet of the countryside.
But there is so much life here. So many opportunities.
For a few, my boy. For a few. There's a store close to here. You're to buy the items on this list. Tell them where the carriage is, and they'll see that it's loaded. Understood?
Yes.
Good. You're also going to need a new name. Your skin is fair enough that you might pass for one with Spanish or Italian blood. Better to be thought a Spaniard than a native. And both are better still than I.
That is not true.
What's true and what is aren't always the same.
What would you call me then?
Kana. Yes, that will be your name. All right then, off you go.
Alright, now all that we need to do is head over to the general store for Achilles. This is pretty straightforward. A significant portion of this memory, in fact, is pretty straightforward. So like I said in the intro to this video, definitely jump around if you're looking for anything specific like the 100% synchronization. Definitely take advantage of the time code so you don't have to sit through this searching for whatever. You can just jump straight to what you need. Once you arrive at the general store, there will be a quick cutscene.
You lost?
I need the items on this list.
Will you be paying with coin or trade? Some of these things I have, some I don't. Lumber's hard to come by since my supplier up and vanished. I have the tools and pitch, though. Nails, too. So, where do you want this delivered?
Our wagon is near the State House. I should return to Achilles.
Alright, now that we have visited the general store, we are going to head back to Achilles. So once you arrive at his location, you are going to be following him up the strip. I don't know what you want to call this area, the courtyard area. I don't know what to call this area. We're going to be following him up this area here until you reach the church. I believe it's church. And then there will be a cutscene. And then after that cutscene, you are going to be tailing a target. And then once you have finally tailed the target, there will be one more cutscene, and that is when we are going to be completing the 100% synchronization at the end of this memory. So remember, if you're interested in that, take advantage of the time codes like I always say.
I say again, Men, disperse! Congregating in this manner is forbidden!
We're not going anywhere, Bug!
Oi! Why don't you go back to England?
No good can come of this chaos! Return to your homes, and all will be forgiven!
Never!
Not until you've answered for your crimes!
You're right, cowards!
You don't scare us.
Pointing guns at unarmed
We
folk.
ain't afraid!
Is that my father?
Yes, which means trouble is sure to follow. I need you to tail his accomplice. This crowd is a powder keg. We can't allow him to light the fuse.
But
nothing. Do as I say and go.
Alright, now we are going to be tailing the suspicious man. This isn't anything too crazy, just remember, look back on how you performed eavesdrops and other tailings. You are going to go into groups of civilians. That is how you're going to avoid detection if the target does look your way. Try to stay out of their view as much as possible. Consider going onto the roofs if you feel like it, but you can really just stay on the ground, following their path, and then once they do go up on the roof, you're going to follow them, and then make sure they don't spot you on the roof, so that way, you know, you haven't made it all the way to the roof for nothing and you just have to restart the checkpoint. That would be a bit annoying. But yeah, just keep following them, going from civilian group to civilian group, and then once they continue moving and there are no longer any groups to go into, just stay behind any walls, stay behind cover, make sure you're out of sight, and then once you make it to the roof, that is when the cutscene will start, and then after that cutscene, that is when we will be working on 100% synchronization.
your plot is ended.
Not quite. Damn you! Fire!
Alright, after that cutscene has played out, immediately the timer will begin, so you want to be quick. You only have 1 minute and 20 seconds, so definitely just take note of where I am headed, so that way you can follow the area that I am going into, and you just know where to head and you're not wasting any time looking for this location. So as you can see, I am headed just northeast, is that east? Northeast, yeah. I'm headed northeast of the location where the cutscene left me off, and I'm headed into the direction of this hay bale here. I should have landed in there, I should have done a leap of faith, it didn't do that, but you should be able to do that off of the roofs, land in there right away, and then there should only be 1 or 2 guards chasing after you, and there's only ever going to be 1 guard checking in your hay bale, so do not worry about getting spotted. As long as you make it here without anybody seeing you physically jump into the hay bale, you are safe and you have completed the 100% synchronization requirement very, very quickly. Alright, and that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please stick around and subscribe if you enjoyed this content and are looking forward to seeing more. I hope to see you in the next video when we complete Sequence 5, Memory 3. Take care and have a great day.